Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's nice to see you, Pat. Nice to like be in the same space with you. It's great. Thank you very much. Thank you for your support. Hi, Kim. Good morning. Every day is different and a beautiful day, isn't it? Hello, Mr. Icing. I'm a little crooked today. Maybe if I just do that. I'm thinking about changing up the set a little bit, but I haven't done so yet. I've been busy cooking and burning my hand last night. Love the mermaid. Thank you, Mitchell. Yeah, she's groovy, huh? Can't see her whole face. I could almost do that, but I'm not going to. I mean, I could do that, but I'm not going to. Hello, Mr. Metzger. Are you excited for today? My sound is not clear. Well, let's see. Why would that be? Is that better? Is that better? Does it sound better? How is the sound now? So, yes. I sent a tripod that I was hoping would fit with this. Sounds better now because it was underneath. And the tripod only fits the iPhone. And it only fits the iPhone landscape. Man, that's really bright light, isn't it? You guys good with the light? Because I'm a little... Okay. Anyway. So it's landscape. NFL draft? Oh, Jazz Fest, yeah. Jazz Fest live today. It's Stay Home with Jazz Fest weekend. Go to WWOZ and you'll be hearing some crazy live shows that go back to the beginning. Hi, Michael. I'm excited for today. So today, all day I'm excited because today is happening, and last night was so cool with Alexia. If you were there, wow, we had fun. I think Alexia and I could just have our own talk show, and we could just talk for many hours, for many days. We're going to go on a road trip together. And if you haven't checked out her website, which I posted a link to, but also her video, check her out, Alexia Barrario. Unbelievable. Good morning, David Cole. So today I have a dear friend who I've known most of my life and have not seen most of my life. And then I'll never forget, we became friends on Facebook. And then still didn't see each other for 30 plus years. You can go back and see last night. You know, it was great, but we talked, and I didn't put on my bronzer today. A la Susan Lovejoy Scott. Always have your bronzer ready, girl. High heels and hike up that skirt. And my sugar. I gotta put on some sugar. So, anyway, hi Julie. Listen to Ralph right here. Hi, Kate. So, we became friends on Facebook. And And then still didn't see each other. And then one day I was in town and I was walking on the bluff one way, and then this really cool woman was walking, as I knew she was cool because I could tell, was walking the other way, and it was Kim. And I said, "Hey, Kim." And then we just kept walking. And then I thought, that's Kim Denis, who I haven't seen for 30 years, but I know what she had for breakfast yesterday. So we turned around and started talking. "Hi, Susan. The mermaid smile and yours almost the same, a little. I can sing. I can sing." Yeah, she probably could sing. Whew. So we talked, and that's what's going on with that. And she's going to be our guest today. And a couple of days ago, well, a few months ago, she was making crowns. She was crocheting crowns. And she posted on Facebook, and I said, "I think I have to have one of those crowns." And we talked about it, and then the other day she said, "What's your favorite color?" And I said, "Well, I really love this kind of a blue, kind of groovy ocean blue. I don't wear a lot of blue because I love black, but I love this color. But see, I'm wearing it." And whilst on a Zoom class, she texts me and said, "I'm 5 minutes away from your house." And here's my crown. And I think it's super cool because it's a little, it needs a little bit, I need a pin. Maybe I'll put a pin in because it's kind of loose. But I really dig it. Don't you guys love it? And if you want a crown, you can talk to Kim about it. So I'm not going to waste any time, except before I do call her, people keep asking me to post it, and I will post it today. I have a PayPal account, I have a Patreon account, and I have Venmo. And if you want to just Venmo me $1 in support of 1111 with Jenna. And if you want to go on Patreon and support on a monthly basis. A friend of mine said, I supported you with $50 the other day, and I think everyone's freaked out because that's the only option. It's not. You can support with $1. I also have CDs for sale. I have a Christmas CD, and I have about 10 other CDs. And I have salve that's really good for pain and burns. Did I mention I burned my hand last night? That's how great this salve is, because I was making soup, and I had it on high I cooked it. First I cooked everything down, and then I put it in the crock pot, and I have this little crock pot. It's so cute, but it holds quite a bit. And then I have a blender. So I turned off the heat, but it was still a little hot, and I was blending. I love my mama. My mama says it's beautiful on me, but what doesn't look beautiful on me? That's what she said, not me. I should have read her whole text. Anyway, so I was the immersion blender. Hi. You would like to purchase some salve. Well, you live in town. We can meet and I can toss it to you. The salve is, I have a couple of different sizes, but the size that I have right now is $15, and contact me after. And you want a CD, you can get it online. Sure, you can get them online. I don't make anything off the getting online part. Heather would. I think my enunciation for certain words is starting to change. Definitely. I swear. Sometimes I say something and I go, or even the daughter. She waved like this the other day. So you can purchase a CD from me. You can contact me. I have. But if you go online, not through my website, I would rather you personally contacted me. My number is 510-205-1024. You can message me. Yeah, I mean, my number's available to the world. And I have a big bouncer that answers it anyway, so. But, yeah, so that's the business. But the fun is Kim, and then this evening, my friend Gary Lambert, and I'll tell you a little bit more about him later. So in the meantime, we're going to try the WhatsApp first, but I did it wrong. Sorry, don't answer that. Kim, don't answer that. Because FaceTime's not available. So we're going to go with Messenger. Hi, Ron. Somebody else, you might find the night time's the right time for kissing. Well, nighttime is my time. Yeah. I'm getting messages. I'm getting a lot of different things going on. All these platforms. Oh, so yeah, I burned my hand. That's a mark of a great chef. Great soup. And we're waiting for Kim. J. Michael Tucker. I told everybody about Patreon. I said they didn't have to worry about the $50, that you could do it for $5. I did the Venmo. Hey!
Hi there!
Check it out. Hold on one second. Well, if you want more, I do have them available. Look at your crown.
I have my crown on.
We have matching crowns. Is it matching?
Hang on just 1 second because my sound is really messed up.
If you turn the volume off on your computer, on your laptop, please.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Can you guys hear Kim? No, is your laptop still on the volume?
Yeah, I'm going to turn off the feed. Hang on just 1 second because my sound is really...
Hello?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you guys hear Kim? And you can see her? She's on her laptop. Lovely crown you have there, ma'am.
Thank you. Lovely crown you have on.
I'm even drinking. I always drink with my pinky, of course. So, how long have you been making these beautiful crowns?
I have actually been crocheting since I was 10 years old.
Wow. How did you learn?
A neighbor, believe it or not, up the road, I would go fishing in her pond. And one day she said she was crocheting, and I said, I would love to learn. So she started me on this.
Really?
And I started with the pink, and I did this at 10 years old. I created this huge granny square. My parents would go out every Friday night, and they would do their grocery shopping. And instead of getting a gift for being good for the babysitter, I would get a skein of yarn.
How cool.
And that's how I learned how to crochet and kept crocheting all my life.
Wow, Kim, that's a beautiful story. And that's your first blanket right there.
This is my very first blanket, and it's huge. I usually keep it on a chair upstairs.
Wow, it is beautiful. It's
Yeah.
kind of bright where you are, so we can't totally see it, but
Let me see if I can move it right in front.
oh, beautiful.
Yeah, so it's pink and white and yellow and green, and it's just a huge granny square.
Lovely. And
So
did
I
you?
went on to creating gifts for family members, and doing soft Afghans like this one, made with chenille.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And that's what this is. That's what I have, chenille, yes?
Exactly. Your crown is made of chenille.
My crown is made of chenille. And I have silk and I have cashmere on too, so I'm all set.
There you go. And then a favorite thing, probably about 10 years ago, a dear friend of mine, and she's passed now, taught me how to do hot pads. And these are made of cotton yarn, so they're washable, and they don't let the heat through to your hand.
Oh, well, I needed that last night.
I was going to say, hence, no burning.
I better order. I bet I need some gloves.
So I do these for people, and I actually did sell some of these last year, and they were $20 for 3 sizes. But if you've never used one, they are the best hot pads you could ever use. And it's a great memory for me because Erica was a super person.
Wow.
And I miss her dearly every day.
To Erica. I'm toasting my tea to Erica and everyone else. If you
Hey,
have
I thought we were supposed to do mimosas. Remember? I have a mimosa here.
You know, I do have a large bottle of champagne, but since I'm sheltering in place with my dog, she's not much of a drinker. We'll do it
I
again.
make mine with Tabor Hill Sparkling.
Ooh, local girl. Drinks
Absolutely.
local wine.
Supporting all of the local.
And it has a
businesses.
screw top, so it's not corked, so you can save it. Ah, okay, I'll have to get me some of that.
Yep.
And you can come back on and we'll mimosa again. Well, I'm drinking tea right now because it's just I was so excited about putting on my crown today, I kind of forgot.
Funny.
So those are really great. So, and if people would like to order one from you, they can contact you on your Facebook page?
Oh, yeah. Anytime.
Okay.
Anytime. Those are the things that it's a hobby that instead of just sitting there watching TV, I've got my fingers going, my hands are moving, and I'm working.
And you mentioned you could possibly teach me.
I will teach you how to do that, and I'll teach you how to sew as well.
How cool is that? And you live on a ranch, I would say.
No. I actually live 2 blocks from the beach, in Lake Michigan Beach area, which is the Hager Shores area. But Callie, my horse that you're getting to, is out in Bangor. I actually have her boarded.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
She's a beauty. How old is she?
Callie is 6 years old.
Oh, baby girl.
She will actually be 7 here in a couple of weeks. And I was there when she hit the ground.
Really?
She was a very, very large baby, and when she came out, she had to literally, it took 3 days for her to unfold. So her legs, she couldn't stand up. We spent 8 hours holding her up so that she could nurse and so that she would survive.
Incredible. And how were you connected to her originally?
I don't know if you remember Janine Pasquale.
Oh, sure. I do.
Okay. Janine started raising Irish drafts, and she decided that she wanted to move to Georgia. Got a job in Georgia, and she was on her way. This woman's amazing. She can drop and run and recreate herself at the drop of a hat.
Good for her.
It's truly amazing what she can do. But to do that, she wanted to sell off all of her babies. And I'm like, okay, I have a special bond with Callie. I would like the opportunity to buy Callie. So that's how I ended up with Callie. And like I said, I have been with her all of her life, so it made sense. It was a wonderful thing.
That's beautiful. Have you ever crocheted anything for Callie?
Callie's getting a crown.
She's getting a crown?
She's getting a crown because she is a princess, you know.
I understand that. My sister-in-law, I need to connect you to, she has a, I don't know what kind of horse Garibato is, but he's from Spain, and he's all white.
Pretty.
And I think we should definitely commission you to do a crown for Garibato. So you do a crown for the horse. So you would put it, does it go around the ear?
It would go around the ears completely. Yep.
That's really great. And how else are you coping? What's your greatest coping skill during this time, do you think?
Well, I have been keeping myself busy. All of the chores and jobs and wannabe jobs that I put off because work always takes up so much of your time, I've been digging in and getting that done. Looks like I may have a visitor here in a second. Come here, Tippy. Tippy. Come here. This is our cat dog.
Cat dog, Tippy. Oh, Lillian just looked up when I said cat dog.
And he likes this Afghan. But, yeah, I've been cleaning closets, cleaning the spare bedroom, getting clothes organized, all of that fun stuff.
Cool. Can you come over here? I have extra masks.
No, I already left. I'm just waiting for good weather so that I can get outside and enjoy the sunshine.
So we can go for our walk finally.
That would be nice.
Uh-oh, Lillian just heard me say that. She went, and then she goes, I don't want to go outside. It's raining. It's raining
It
and
is
cold.
raining.
Tell me the other thing that just happened in the last day or so.
I am getting a new puppy.
She's getting a new puppy.
Yes, she is, they call them Tweenies.
Oh.
Isn't that cute?
Yes.
She is Chihuahua, Dachshund, and Jack Russell.
Oh.
So I've heard from many people that she's going to be very, very smart and very, very opinionated.
Yes. Yes.
So really looking forward to it. I got to hold her yesterday for the first time, and it was so cute because she didn't cry. She didn't do anything. She just sat there and smelled me. I could feel her little body smelling me.
Oh.
And
I love puppies.
after that, she then went and I could see her blinking, her little eyes, even though her eyes are closed. You could see her little eyebrows moving and blinking. It was adorable.
Lillian, we're talking about you too, yes. She's looking at me like, you're talking about another puppy? Puppy? Puppy?
Cute.
Where's the puppy?
Well, they're going to be almost the same size, Jenna, so it'll be perfect walking together.
We'll have to, Lillian's kind of what? She just looked at me like, kind of what, Mom?
Very cute.
She's cute, but she likes to be the, We'll have to introduce them early so she can be a big sister. Hey!
That would be adorable.
Come here. Come here. No, she said I'd rather stay on my couch. I have the heater over here.
So, you know, this is our 5th year of marriage for Michael and I.
Happy anniversary. I remember one of your first dates was at one of my
It was
gigs.
our first date.
It was your first date. I thought so.
And that's how we met, was Michael and I were communicating. It was off the internet, and Michael wanted to meet. So did I, obviously, but I was scared to meet him, internet. So I had a group of probably 20 women with me, and we came to Founders where you were playing.
Yep.
And then Michael met me there during one of your concerts.
I definitely remember that. And I met him too.
Yep.
And all your girlfriends, you guys were all standing at the bar, and here was this poor man going to meet him and all her 20 best friends.
It was pretty funny, and he made it. He survived. He said he was very intimidated, but he survived.
That was so great. And then you did come back out to another show, I remember, after that, on
Yes,
another
we
date.
did.
And then I wanted to be there for your wedding, and I was somewhere. I'm sorry. But happy...
It's all good. It was a fairy tale wedding. Like I said, I live a couple blocks from the beach, but about a mile from a private beach. And owning a home in this area gives you access to the... Sorry, Tippy's being a bad kitty behind me. He's trying to knock a plant over.
I see that.
Anyway, it was a fairy tale wedding. I was able to have a horse and carriage pick me up from my home, and we went by carriage to the beach where the wedding ceremony was taking place, and obviously the huge party afterwards. So it was a great day.
I bet. Well, I'm sorry to miss it. Happy anniversary. It's in June, right?
June 13th.
Yep. I was going to say June 15th. Darn. I was close.
Close. Very, very close. The 13th.
Well, on June 13th, I'll have to remember, or tune in, I will sing you guys an anniversary song.
Absolutely.
Sure.
That'd be great.
I promise that. And by then we will be able to. I know we're now sheltered in place till May 15th here in Michigan. Yep. And I'm just fine with that because it's raining and cold out anyway. But, you know, it was really great to see you the other day in person. I think you're one of the only, I know you are, the only person other than my immediate family that I've been able to see recently that I have seen in 30 plus days, 40 days.
I was able to sneak out and see Callie yesterday, which was phenomenal. We went for a ride through the woods. My trainer was on a training horse, actually a mule named Frida.
Yay, Frida!
And it's just to see people and to communicate. And I saw another friend, great friend at the barn. She owns the puppy that I'm getting. And I'm like, oh, I want to hug you so bad. And we elbow bumped.
Yep, I've you know, namaste and elbow bump. But I've been elbow bumping for years. Because I used to work with a guitar player, Andre Bush, that we toured so much and we were exposed that he's like, dude, no more shaking hands. We're just going to elbow bump. And that was 20 years ago. And I've been a mask wearer and all that stuff. People used to kind of give me a weird look on planes and stuff when I put my mask on. I'd go like this. I'd put a mask on. I'd put eye mask on, and then my headphones. And then I bought this hood, even better. I have this hoodie that has an eye mask in the hood.
Oh, that's cool.
But, you know, because if I don't, then I sit there and talk to everybody on the plane, and the next thing I know... But I do that too, and I've become great friends with people that I've sat next to on planes, so I do both. But I always wipe everything down, and they're always kind of looking at me like, you're wiping everything down? And then I offer them one too. Here, would you like a handy wipe or two? And we just sit there and wipe it all down and have a party.
So, Jenna, what is your favorite place that you ever visited? Because I know you've been to some extraordinary places.
Someone asked me that last night. I find something, you know, I find the good in all, but I really love Belgium. And I particularly like Bruges and Antwerpen. But of course I love Italy, and I love New York, and I love New Orleans, and I love the Bay Area, and I love Northern California, and I love Seattle, and I love I think I have to start going of what I didn't really like as much. And I know what that is. But I think I loved Antwerpen. What about you? Because you travel a lot.
Nowhere near what you do. But yeah, I have traveled. I was very, very lucky even in my teenage years. Do you remember
My brother was in that choir. Nino sang in that choir.
Did he really?
He sure did.
How wonderful is that?
Yes, he did. And Blue Lake, they have a radio station, and a good friend of mine is the DJ there, and every once in a while he'll do a show based on my music. And my
I remember seeing some great people there. Red Skelton.
Really?
Yep, he came while we were there. And then, and I cannot remember his name, famous black singer who did, it was about the river, a song about the river. Oh, I can't remember it. And you know, as soon as we hang up, I'll remember it.
I usually remember that stuff around 3 a.m.
There you go. But it was an amazing time, and it's wonderful to hear that it was part of your life, too.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they canceled the whole season this year.
Yes, they did.
Very, very sad. But hopefully next year, everything will hopefully come back and level out, and we'll have our lives back again.
Yeah, 2021 will be different for sure. And I've lost most of my gigs, and this is how I'm doing it now. I'm teaching virtually. I haven't done a full concert yet, but eventually Rolf and I will figure something out, and then I have another person here in town, David Lam, that I was on with yesterday, that will do a virtual concert here. But
Very nice.
yeah. Well, so that's good. So you were saying you were with Blue Lake. Where did you travel? Where is your favorite?
We went through Germany, France, and Switzerland. And I had some great times there. I was able to travel. Like I said, so that kind of put me in a travel mode through my life. I have to say my favorite was Hawaii.
And I didn't say Maui when I was you were asking me, but that's, yeah. I love Hawaii. I love all the islands of Hawaii.
Doing the normal tourist things. I went on the walk through all the waterfalls and all of that. But the best one and the most dangerous one, I am a thrill seeker at times. As I get older, I've stopped a lot of that. But the helicopter ride over the volcano.
You did? Wow.
That was a blast.
Wow.
And then as we got back to pick up our video, he said, by the way, you can ignore all of the newspaper clippings and everything about the helicopter crashes.
Right, yeah, thanks.
I'm like, oh my gosh. But truly an amazing time and amazing sights to see.
I can only imagine what that's like. I've hiked through volcanoes, but I haven't flown over. So my friend, do you know Leanne Mackey Bartz? She's a nurse here in Benton Harbor, St. Joe. She loves my hat. She loves my hat. So let people know again how they can get. It's not a hat, Leanne. It's a crown.
It is a crown.
It's a crown. And this woman right next to me, Kim Dinas Cozy, makes these crowns, and she's here in Michigan. So if you want a crown, contact Kim. Maybe you could just say hi on this. Once I post the video, you can go on and say hi to everybody and let them know that it's you. And I'll even what's the word? Your name will be in the title of the video, so you'll be highlighted, and you can click on that. Yeah, and she has pot holders. Show your pot holders again, please, please, please. Those are so cool. Guaranteed to not burn your fingers.
Well, they're doubled, so they're nice and thick.
Wow, they're really pretty. Gracie's gonna want one of those. I'll buy Gracie. Do you have any purple? She likes purple.
I can make purple.
Okay.
So you've seen my temperature blanket, haven't you?
No.
Oh my gosh. This is my new AFCAM that I've been doing since January.
Oh, yes.
And each line on this ab can represents the temperature of the day. So, and then the colorful right here is, I wanted to make it more personalized, and yesterday was my birthday. So the very cheerful color is my birthday.
And how long do you plan on, oh, goodness gracious, how long do you plan on doing this?
365 lines.
Really? Michael just came on and said, thanks for making my wife a star. She's a star. I think she was a star the night that you met her. I completely remember that night. I remember standing at Len Olson. I miss my friend Len Olson so much. But Founders out in Baroda.
We were before that, and I think you're forgetting it, and I'm actually kind of happy that you don't remember
with
it. With
Michael?
No, you and I. Do you remember when St. Joe had a fair down at the beach?
Yes.
And they had carousels down at the beach and everything.
Yes.
They did, it had to be 4th of July because they did the fireworks over the beach, and I was able, you were on it too. I think you were in the car either in front of us or behind us.
I know exactly who I was with. Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember who you were with, but I was drunk as a skunk and having a great time, and I remember it being just so outstandingly amazing and so beautiful.
And do you remember who was playing? Do you remember who was playing at that moment?
No.
Kansas. The band Kansas.
I really do remember that moment.
It was Venetian Festival, and I was with a very special friend in the car it was a double Ferris wheel, and Kansas was playing.
It was a double Ferris wheel? I can't believe I got on that.
Yeah, it was a double Ferris wheel. Yes, ma'am.
I really was drunk.
But do you remember when I first saw you in this period of our life, we became friends on Facebook before we saw each other in person. And then I saw you, we were walking on the bluff. And we said hi to each other. And then I turned around and said, and I went, that's Kim Dinas. I see her on Facebook. I knew what she had for breakfast this morning. But I didn't talk to you at first. And then I turned around and I said, Kim, and you said, Jenna, and we were like, hey, what's going on? We should walk sometime. And that was how many years ago? Yeah, we should walk sometime. Hasn't happened yet. Michael also just said that that you intimidated the heck out of him when you met him.
I did. He is also in the technology industry. And I'm in the technology industry. I was a homeowner. I have a great job that I'm very proud of. Great life. And really didn't need a man in my life. So it was like, okay, we can go have dinner, but we'll see where it goes.
Good for you. I hear you. Well, and it's gone. It's 5 years.
5 years.
5 years, June 13th.
Yeah.
That's really great. But do you remember that day on the bluff?
I do. And I remember that we again, because I was dating somebody at the time.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you were drunk then too. I'm just kidding.
No, just the one time. I try to limit those.
Okay.
Must not have been too bad because I do remember it.
But it was a double Ferris wheel, and it did one of those,
I'm really surprised because
and Kansas was playing Dust in the Wind.
Oh, good song. Good song. Yeah, I'm a chicken with those Ferris wheels, so I'm really surprised I did that.
Yet you went on a helicopter over probably Haleakala on Maui, or maybe it was the Big Island. I don't know.
No, Kilauea?
Kilauea, I think.
On the Big Island.
On the Big Island. Right. I don't know the name of it. I'd stay away from that, I think. But you were saying something else. Sorry. You were walking.
No, it's okay. I remember walking out into the alleyway.
Oh, right.
And you were in the alleyway.
Right. Was when I was moving in here.
Yep.
Like the day we were moving, or when we were painting or doing something. Yeah. And you were driving. Were you driving a truck, or was I driving a truck? And you were with somebody dropping something off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. His mother lives right around the corner from you. Yes.
Right. I remember now. Yeah, that was right. The week we were moving in here. So that was around 8 years ago, 7.5 years ago.
So we have known each other basically our whole lives. You know that?
Yes. We were in First Communion together.
Oh, funny. I don't remember that. Oh my gosh.
Didn't you do your First Communion at the Annex?
I believe so.
I think you're in the photo.
Oh, how funny. How funny. If you find that photo and have a copy of it, I would love that.
Who has it? Someone has posted it before.
That's so funny. And here I thought it was just your dad teaching me how to swim in the pool.
Yeah, I remember. And yeah, you came over. Was it a birthday party?
Yeah, it could have been.
I think.
There were a lot of people there.
Yeah, I remember him teaching you. You have that memory?
I do.
That's cool. You know, he worked at Whirlpool for 44 years.
That's wonderful.
How long have you been there?
I have been there now 22.
Wow. And how long do you plan on staying?
As long as they'll have me.
Good. And you're working from home right now?
Yes. I'm very, very fortunate that the softwares, and I'm in electronic communications, so I handle all of the communications between Whirlpool and their suppliers and trade partners globally.
Well, my dad would be very proud of that. He was, every time he practically saluted as he would drive by Whirlpool. He worked down by the beach, and then he worked out at the ad center, and he worked in sales to Sears, so he was in Chicago. So I have, anytime I see a Whirlpool appliance anywhere, I'm grateful, and I think that's really exciting that you do that. That you're hanging in there and doing it, and wow, such an accomplished person. She was a star before Michael, just so you know, and she is intimidating. I know that. But she's so sweet, and she can crochet, and she's going to teach me how, because I want to do a temperature blanket.
Very easy stitch. Very, very easy stitch. And it's going to be the size, I'll have to double it over on the bed.
I bet. Have you ever done that big crochet thing? A couple years ago, it was a big trend for a minute.
With your arms?
Yes.
That arm knitting? I tried the arm knitting, but, Michael, could you bring the Afghan off the chair?
Love the crown. Love the crown. Look we're both crowning at the same time we're wearing our crown. She's crowning.
I don't know that he is hearing me.
Michael, can you get the Afghan off of the chair? Because he's watching it also. Please. I think she wants, it must be a large loop.
It's a big Afghan, and it's based on the same concept, but it's crocheted.
Okay.
And I actually sell these. Well, he's failing miserably at this, so hang on just one second.
Where are you? I think he's intimidated.
Yep, I'll be right back.
How cool. Thanks, you guys, for being here. Isn't this fun? Pat, much love to you. Danielle, wow, hi. I've missed who's been on. Dawn, Linda. Yeah, I think I said hi to everybody. I'm pretty sure. Janelle Michelle Burdell. Oh, wow, yes. Those are McCulloughs. Look at that. Wow. Yeah. Cool. That's exactly what I have on right now. Oh, is that?
This is chenille, but it's yarn that's as big around as your thumb.
Sure. My goodness. I can't wait to come over when it's cold out and hang out at your house. Wow. And that's just like loving fabric, like just, oh my goodness.
And it's beautiful. Right now it's a little dirty, but yeah.
And you make those to sell?
Yeah, I do make these to sell, and it's the only drawback is the yarn is only available for a very short period of time. So, and it takes 10 skeins of yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can get them on sale, I'm able to then make this Afghan, which is huge. It covers your whole body for like $100.
Wow, I definitely want one of those.
Yeah, I think I sold them for $125, maybe $150. I can't remember right offhand, but
as you should.
It depends upon how many skeins, how expensive it was for me to fix it or to create it. I made a pink one that was absolutely gorgeous for Janine because Janine is a 2-time cancer survivor.
Okay.
So I was able to do a beautiful one in those colors for her. I've done purple. So.
Is it heavy?
Oh, it's
not heavy.
Not heavy, but it's like weighted. So instead of getting a weighted blanket, this is awesome to have on you because it's just enough weight to make you not feel like you're suffocating.
Right. Wow, that looks fabulous. I must come over and see that. That's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm getting
pet it all the time.
I bet it. Speaking of pets, I have a dog that wants to go out quickly, and because it's going to be quick. But I would love for you to come back sometime. It was really super fun to connect this way, and in the next few weeks when we can, let's definitely hang out, please.
I will show you the first steps to the blanket so you can start your temperature blanket.
Yeah, I get to make a temperature blanket. I'm going to have Afghans everywhere. Who needs an Afghan? No.
There you go.
Not really. Well, thank you again for my crown, everybody. Kim, Dina's Cozy. Yay!
Too much fun.
Too much fun. Thank you. Thank you.
Take care, lady.
You too. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hi, everybody. So, again, Lillian, we're going to go out and put on our raincoats. Because it's raining, it's pouring. I'm going to let you know again tonight, Gary Lambert in the house. If you don't know who Gary Lambert is, Google him and wear your tie-dye. And we'll be listening to, I'll sing a little, maybe a little Grateful Dead action. Gary has been part of the Grateful Dead family for a very long time and was in San Francisco. Well, you'll hear. We'll be talking with him tonight, and I'm going to go for a walk and then come back and listen to WWOZ. I can't remember who's on right now, but it started at 11 a.m. and goes until 7 p.m. And New Orleans is 1 hour back, so I think maybe they're 3 hours. I can't even remember because when I'm there, I'm there. You guys, thank you, Kim. Thank you, Michael, for sharing, Kim. Happy early anniversary, you guys. And if I don't remember, pop on that day, and I promise I will sing for you. And Mama Grace, I'll see you. You guys, stay warm. Enjoy the sunshine if you have it. And call someone you love. Love hard.